Alright everybody, welcome back to some more Pokemon Crystal. It is I, Xilestar, and today we got a new member. we got we got a Raikou! Because we got our 4th gym badge, so we were able to go and get him. Unfortunately he is an exact copy, I believe, of our Entei, so Bite will obviously be down, but apparently he will have Thunder Shock, Leer, and Quick Attack. So, awesome. So how this is going to work now is that, like, we're going to keep individual stats of which ones have lost. So, Entei we know lost once. So we're going to keep that as our sort of, like, our mental sort of thing. And just like we did with Pokemon Yellow, pretty much. So, and then later on, we're going to do the same thing with Raikou. So if Raikou faints, let's say, in the next episode or whatever, or the next video, or however you want to call it, well, guess what? Raikou then gets a loss, because that's how that works. And yeah, so if Entei goes down, that doesn't mean, okay, we gotta go make everybody else wipe. No. That just means that we have Raikou as a backup. As you can see, I also made Raikou level 34, just a little bit higher, nothing too much. Although I'm really confused why the health is different. They have the same IVs. Anyway. Oh, the IVs and EVs. Or DVs, I think, in this version. Anyway. Yeah. So, we're not going to be doing the 6 video thing again. I apologize for the first 2. I think the first one I was just after a month, I think, of recovering from what I had, so like that's the kind of excuse that's there. But for like last time, mind you, I did feel good enough that I could like record. I think I only coughed I think once during like I think the first like 17 minutes, give or take. But other than that, yeah, no other coughs, so it's amazing. I think I did an entire Oblivion session not too long ago with no coughs. So, I think a little like like that, but I don't count that as a cough. So, it's good. Getting better. So nothing really new, except for I have grossly underestimated how long it takes for me to do things. In Minecraft. I don't know if I recorded this after that StarCraft session, maybe. Definitely know the newest one I did, yeah. And same thing as last time? Yeah. Yeah, we lost once to you, Archimus. And it was just a fluke, to be fair. But we've won everything else, so... I mean, technically to the story, we've never lost. But, meh. I know at some point we're gonna have to... go and, I'm gonna have to go and get more Pokeballs. Actually, I should probably check to see if I can get any now. But yeah, so I've grossly underestimated how long it takes for me to do a StarCraft session. I think it's session 4. Oh, you don't sell Pokeballs. What is it? Session 4, I think? Yeah, let's see here. Session 4. Yeah, session 4 I had at the end that we were going to do at least a little bit of the organization. And then I completely and utterly forgot how long it will take for me to do that, so it ended up taking longer than I thought it would, and then I'm like, well, you know what, I'll do the rest off screen. And then this time we started working on the doors. That was a hoot and a half to do. Yeah, I won't get Pokeballs. I'll get them... Oh wait, we're gonna get Fly soon. We're gonna get Fly soon. So I don't think I'm gonna need it. An eye trainer? No. Okay. So, that took an entire, like, StarCraft session, which was insane. In of itself. It took 6 videos to make 3 doors. Then again, the first time I was trying to figure out what was, how to do it again. And then once we got to, like, the second and the third door, it was easy. Because, well, I've already done it. And it's easier to kind of put the numbers in there. Yeah, the only thing I gotta do now is do the opposite doors. So I think we did all of the left side doors, so now I gotta do the right side doors off screen, and then I can record again, kind of thing. I don't think I'm gonna do the organization of items, not the organization of items, what am I thinking of? Gotta wait for my brain to catch up, though. Oh yeah, I'm gonna finish off the storage room, later on. So yeah. That's pretty much it. Something else that I found out for the channel, while I was, uploading my usual, which is usually like 3 days worth of videos, something very interesting happened. Which was that I found out what's actually happening. For some odd reason, the Pokemon Crystal videos seem to be taking longer for their thumbnail to go up, which is interfering with the upload schedule. I'm not going to lie. So, Oblivion modded playthrough, practically instantaneous. No problems. StarCraft, same idea. Practically instantaneous, no problems. So, if you actually see for Pokemon Crystal and all the other videos, you'll see that they still go through the same sort of title format, which all of them share in their own way. So, if you look at Pokemon Crystal, I can get through the entire thing and get through the scheduled time, which usually takes a little bit. But usually by the time I hit the scheduled time, everything's already uploaded, or like the thumbnail's uploaded, the playlists are already listed and all that stuff. And then it's just done. But for Crystal, it doesn't upload the thumbnail in time. And so what it does is that instead of uploading the thumbnail, it just never uploads it. The only thing that it then does... Yeah, the only thing that it does is that it skips the thumbnail entirely, so you get a blank screen instead. So what I have to do is I have to go back and edit it so it gets the thumbnail. And then even then, it takes a little bit for it to load. Oblivion, Minecraft, the other Pokemon games, even Scarlet never had an issue like that. And I'm surprised by that too. That it's Crystal that's having this issue. But all the other ones never had this issue. Just Crystal is. Very odd. So yeah, I just find that that's very interesting. And then nothing really new for Oblivion, I think. I think the only thing that's going to be new is that I'm going to pair off the modded playthrough and the mod playthrough versions together. So instead of having 2 separate versions for both of those series, they're now going to have one conjoined version. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait until... Well, technically right now. I'm going to wait until I have everything all set up ready for it. So the insides of I think the hideout and the lair, I'm going to wait until all of it is all AXM'd, all standalone, and get their appropriate scripts to work. And not only their appropriate scripts, but what is the other thing I'm thinking of too? Again, my brain is just mush today. Probably because I was planning so much on the doors and they broke my brain. What's the other thing too? Oh yeah, get all their scripts, get everything all ready to go, so they're like, everything works perfectly fine. I gotta go fix 3 already pre-done scripts because they have a bug that I fixed before, which I thought I fixed, but apparently I didn't. And then I gotta replicate a bug that I found beforehand, and I gotta figure out if it's actually the item, or if it's the part of the script that I'm just not understanding. Because I'm trying to think of like what could be the issue. It could be like how it treats it as. That could be. Yeah, I'm just facing every trainer, getting as much experience, and then going. Let's... Yeah, so that's pretty much all I'm trying to do for that stuff, for the most part. I don't think there's anything else, though. I think it's mostly just make the lair and the hideout stand alone. Maybe reposition everything in Sanctuary so though it fits just like the normal vanilla Sanctuary. And then maybe I'll do the same thing for lair and what is it? For lair and hideout. For the most part of hideout, I gotta figure out if it'll even work the way that I think it does. Because it's got 2 entrances, and I don't know how they would work. I'm hoping they wouldn't clip through each other. That would be very sad if they did. Eh. But I'm trying to think of everything else too. So like... So for the Cove, I have an idea of using a different mod's textures because they would fit a lot better and it would make the area stand out. So that's kind of what I want. However, I don't know if it has all the pieces I need, and not only do I not know if it has all the pieces I need, but I don't know if it has like, I don't know where they originally got the textures from, if they got it from somewhere else. And the thing is that does the lair also share those pieces? Because if the lair also shares those pieces, I have to separate them. Because if I go with the textures that I want for the Cove, I'm not going to say they don't fit the lair. I mean, you could, in a sense, say that it would. However, it's not going to fit it as well as the Cove. If you put a little bit of different paint kind of situation, yeah, it'll definitely fit the lair. I mean, for the Cove, I was thinking of like the normal blue textures would fit it perfectly to what I would like. And then for the lair, I was thinking if you were to change the color from red to, or from blue to red, it would fit a lot more, because the lair is supposed to be like a vampire / evil sort of character hideout pretty much. So I think it would fit a lot better if it was like red, so it kind of showed it as blood or something like that. Like it would have fit a lot better. Come on, get up. There you go. And not to mention, though, that I have to also make sure that every one of the items in which that I put in each and every area is unique towards that area, and have some that are shared, either on, like, some of the locations or all of the locations, if need be. Like, one that I was thinking of was, like, having it shared, like, one that is shared across all of them is, what do you call it? Is the bank script. And the reason why I want the bank script to be universal is that, like, if you're in the lair and let's say there is a script that you need to pay gold for something. So then, in order for you to go and do that, you need to be able to obviously pay the gold. Which is going to be part of a problem because, well, let's say your character doesn't have the right amount of gold, and for some odd reason, you need, let's say, 5 gold. Now, in order for you to get that 5 gold, let's say you have 5 gold stashed in the bank, so if the bank is not in that cell area, you now have to walk back to the main house in order to access it, then walk all the way back. That's a long backtrack. Now, I'm not saying though each and every cell is going to have like a direct access to it. So like one cell is going to have direct access to all of them. No, that's not how I'm going to do it. What I'm talking about is that